Starting your own business is the classic American dream. Over the past 15 years, the number of women-owned businesses in the U.S. has grown 54%. Their profits are up 57%. But back in the 1950s, America was still recovering from the effects of World War II. Women had just entered the marketplace during the war and were discovering life outside the home. At that time, a woman-owned business was mostly a pipe dream. But for Grace Grissom of Knoxville, Tennessee, her dream became a reality.
I'd always been working, and I didn't like staying at home doing housework. I'd rather be out making a few dollars.
At a time when fast food didn't exist and women were finding it a challenge to prepare family meals after working all day outside of the home, Grace Grissom instinctively knew that quality, economical, easy-to-prepare meals were for working wives and mothers, and Mrs. Grissom Salads was born.
Back in the 50s, supermarkets didn't have prepackaged salads, didn't have convenience foods. The goal of Mrs. Grissom Salads was to produce products that the housewife could go, rely on, make her family a meal, make her children a wonderful sandwich to take to school.
Since its humble beginnings in a small Nashville kitchen, Mrs. Grissom Salads have spanned the spectrum from local neighborhood groceries to Walmart supercenters. When Grace and her husband Herbert started Mrs. Grissom Salads almost 57 years ago, their commitment to quality and old-fashioned goodness would enable them to stand the test of time.
Well, we've kept a very good product. People have bought the product, been happy with it, and came back and bought again. That's how we've succeeded, and in fact we sometimes have a hard time keeping it supplied.
At Mrs. Grissom Salads, quality and consistency are the keys to it. We need to make a product that's consistent from week to week to week. The housewife needs to know that the product she buys next week is exactly like the one that she used and loved today.
Though Mrs. Grissom's unwavering commitment to quality has always been a keystone in the company's growth and longevity, fostering the respect of her employees for her leadership has also played a key role in the success of the business.
At Mrs. Grissom Salads, we, like other companies, try to foster the team atmosphere, the team concept. We've been fortunate that we've got employees that have been here 30, 40 years. We've been loyal to them just like they have to us.
Mrs. Grissom Salads was built on a simple concept, providing products that offered both value and convenience while maintaining consistent quality. With hard work and dedication from Grace and her late husband, the business evolved into one of the most popular, recognized, and trusted brands in the Southeast United States.
We're proud that we use the same recipes and products that the Grissoms used 55 years ago when they started the company. The housewife today can say, wow, this is just like Grandma served me 25 years ago.
Things that go into our product are the same things that went into our products back in 1955. Part of the focus at Mrs. Grissom is to make sure that we maintain the original recipe and the integrity that goes with it. Our consumers are used to our product and bought it time and time again, and that's allowed us to expand our company and double its size in the last 2 years. We'll stay focused on that type of quality and make sure everything that goes out is as it should be.
Anyone who has lived in the South for any length of time likely grew up eating Mrs. Grissom's pimento cheese spread, chicken, ham, and tuna salad. Amazingly, a half-century later, Grace Grissom still oversees the preparation process.
The big picture for Mrs. Grissom's over the next 5 to 10 years is to take us from a regional company into a national company. We've had great growth over the last 2 years in doubling the size of our company, which speaks to the quality of our products. We're also developing new products that have ease of execution for the housewife, but still maintains the wholesomeness and the quality of natural products and good products for your family. The next one we're going to roll out is a gourmet hamburger kit that makes 4 different types of gourmet hamburgers or turkey burgers. That should be available relatively quick and will be available at Walmart, Kroger's, Dollar Generals, and other major chains.
Mrs. Grissom has been honored by the National Association of Women Business Owners for her outstanding record of achievement.
We want them to have the best product there was on the market. wanted it to be the best product. And I think we did that.
At 94 years young, Grace remains active in the business today and is loved, admired, and respected by all who know her. To learn more about Mrs. Grissom's salads and how she achieved her success, visit mrsgrissoms.com.